What's up, everybody? Welcome to New World Sim Racing Pint Series 9 Round 7 from a cold and cloudy Oulton Park.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Yo, Steve Wallace. So a little bit of a lighter grid today. 21 cars on track. Paul is not going to be here today, so I am your host. I am joined as usual by Mr. Tiago Alves.
Yes, sir. I have no cans, but yes, I'm here.
What? No can. Anyway, also, for those of you at home, we are also joined by resident New World Sim Racing bad boy, and not bad boy in the way of wearing leather jackets and riding a motorcycle without a helmet and dating girls fresh out of high school that have daddy issues and
Wait,
smoking
what?
Camel cigarettes. We're talking about bad boy as in he can't race this week because he has too many bad boy points. Mr. Joey Melidi.
Why are you assuming that I don't do these things off stream?
Date girls confirmed. Next.
Yeah, that's why. Anyway, so to the matter at hand, we have a bit of a light grid today. 21 cars. So
Yeah.
not the best turnout. We are getting towards the end of the season, so participation is dwindling. Oulton Park is not everybody's favorite track. But we have 4 silvers and 2 AMs today.
Yes. 6 people will take the track in this first 15 minutes. So.
Yeah,
Plenty.
like it's tempting just to send like half the golds out there with them.
No, there's not.
That would cause so much confusion.
It is tempting, but it will be a
But it's-
nightmare to manage.
Like 6 people. It's
I know. There's nobody.
It's a little ridiculous. Yeah, we're a little light today. I know some people had some things to do. Joey's serving a week off, and so is Dave
It's
Jamilio.
close to Labor Day.
Yeah, it's close
It's also
to.
summer.
And we're having lives, people. Stay inside. Play video games.
God. Wow.
No,
That's
just me.
probably true. Well, I'll do this. Probably couldn't hear, but
And for the
I said
people, what?
No, I said I don't have cans, but I do have a bottle.
Well, for the people in chat, if Tiago or Joey are low, let me know so I can turn them up. Because I watched the part of the stream back last week, I noticed that Tiago was pretty low.
Is that a bad thing, or?
Hey!
Well, when you're
What?
trying to co-commentate with somebody and you can't hear the other guy, it kind of just sounds like I'm talking to myself. And I do talk to myself a lot.
What's that movie with the Irish dude, Shattered or something?
Oh, with Split Personality? You're talking about Split?
Yeah, it's Split. Oh, the name.
What is that guy's name? He's a phenomenal actor.
He is outstanding. He did X-Men as well. and
McAvoy?
he's- James McAvoy.
Yeah.
That dude.
Amazing actor. They're a little low
What a
since
movie!
Jake is
What an
gaming.
actor. Yeah.
Well, I turned them down because I don't want to hear their voices normally.
Oh,
I mean, fair.
Mr. Gus, no funk in this particular boot.
Here we go. Yeah, no funk. Just a lot of people out. And unfortunately, I foresee us losing some more people by the end of this race.
Yes, I don't think everyone is going to finish.
I truly hope that all silvers finish today.
What? BS.
So, for the people that don't know, Joey, why don't you run us through the silver standings?
Yeah, so we've got basically a pretty close battle, even being 2 races out. I am currently sitting P1 before this race comes. With that said, I will definitely lose that by the end of this race, unless people do not finish the race. So currently you have me, you have Max Diggs, who is 33 points. Sorry, no, 36 points. I can math.
So,
Jared
okay.
is sitting P3 overall in the standings at 234, so he's sitting about 43 points behind. Ryan, who is racing today, is 62 points back in P5. Dave Chamilio, who also is serving his race ban alongside me today, he was sitting in P4 at 236 points, 47 points back. So with the scoring system, we're all pretty close. And this race is going to bring it much, much closer, seeing that Dave and I are not racing.
Yeah. So
So,
all that to say that next week is going to be extra spicy.
2 weeks.
That
from now.
is true.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's
only-
right.
Yeah, but no, Watkins is going to be extra spice, double points, 90 minutes at the Glen.
Mhm.
I'm excited. I love the Glen, so like I'm actually
That's-
looking forward to it.
Yeah,
Obviously, I wish I didn't throw away my lead today, but here we are.
well, it just makes you want to work that much harder next week.
This is true.
Oh, wow.
2 weeks of practice. Plenty of time.
Please don't kill people.
Yeah, I keep
People.
forgetting that we're off next week for Labor Day. We do have an event scheduled. I posted it today. Next Sunday, same time as the Pint, just to keep people on schedule if they've already scheduled Sundays off or something like that. We're going to be doing an hour-long race at Bathurst, so Mount Panorama, GT3. Pick any GT3 you want. I don't care, new, old, pink, yellow, green, doesn't matter. It's an hour-long race, no mandatory pit stop, just for fun. It's the Labor Day-ish community race. Find it
I'm
on
thinking about racing.
find it on the sim grid. I'm probably going to broadcast it because I don't really drive ACC and I will die 100% at Bathurst.
Yeah, if
You know, I
there's
haven't
no one
talked to the Bathurst walls in a while. Maybe I'll go say hi again. Yeah.
Oh.
We're pretty close.
if there's someone to accompany you in the booth, I'll probably be on the track.
No, you should totally race, dude. I can do this by myself.
No, it's not fair.
Or I'll find somebody to do it with me.
Just a shout out in the chat, Mr. Jorgensen out there, Mr. Jose Guzman, which races the M2s. That's lovely. Mr. Bullet, welcome. Stephen Wallace out there as well. Phil Mitch, be welcome, sir.
Listen, John, I said fun event. I didn't say for who.
Oh,
Fun is a relative term.
Yeah, so my
there's this fun.
well, my original
no.
thought, and I thought about this while I was driving around at work. My original thought was Bathurst about 8 p.m. or so, to where it's not quite dark, but it's starting to get there. Full clouds, but zero rain, but then set for like 7 variability, so who knows what'll happen. But then I decided not to do that. I'm just gonna make it cloudy.
It's probably going to lose grip. That's gonna be awesome. Love
Well,
that track, dude. So good.
It'll be a little chilly, so you're gonna have your brake ducts closed, keep your tires warm. Why does everybody I watch keep going into the pit? Guys, go out there and set some laps.
That's 7 minutes. Go.
Like,
Oh.
Bear just pulled off the road. I just started watching him.
Fire goods going out. Goods
Should do
going out.
full wet at Bathurst. I'm gonna pass.
No. It would break the fun thing.
Yeah, we've done that was my first thought, is just set it for like torrential downpour and call it Splash Mountain, but nobody's gonna want to do that. Like, nobody wants to race an unraceable track in unraceable conditions. It's just boring.
Yeah. We did Thunderdome, remember?
Yeah, we did the
That was fun.
Thunderdome, and yeah, that was. Your definition of fun and my definition of fun are different.
Yeah. Apparently.
But yeah,
I did die repeatedly.
I just wanted to put up an event for people that, because a lot of people are like, oh, we're going out of town, so we moved the Pint race to the following weekend. And I just wanted to put up something for those people that are not doing anything, or people like me who have no lives.
Wow.
And just want something to do, hang out with the boys, do some races, drink some beers if that's your thing.
No.
High commentary team except Tiago. What's up, Nomas?
Oh wow.
Hey,
Can
Nomas.
we ban someone? Can we ban someone real quick?
I don't know, can you?
No.
This dude's a troll and a bot. We should ban him.
You can time him
I
out.
don't know. I've met Nomas. He's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, I talked to him on Friday. Seems pretty chill.
So you also suck as much as it.
I mean,
Oh no! No!
Wow.
Not. I apologize. I take
what
that
are you
back.
talking about? I do suck on the track very hard.
Oh. Well, I thought this was. Never mind. Yeah, there's a race happening. Yay!
Yeah, I
And
actually,
second,
I actually got a flame for that. 'Cause I was talking about like qualifying and stuff like that. And they're like, you never watch us anyway. You always talk about random stuff, and then you're like, oh yeah, qualifying's happening. So
Yes, it
keeping
is
with
that.
tradition, oh yeah, qualifying's going on.
Right. Second, P1 by a mile.
Yep.
Yeah,
Max just lost almost 2/10, like 2 corners.
yeah, 33.5. I think the pros are gonna do 32s.
Mm.
I don't know what
Alexa,
lap times around here are.
Sounds
willkommen.
about
We
right.
have something from close enough to Germany. Luxembourg, if I remember correctly. You're welcome.
You know, I just hope that Jared gets to survive lap 1 today.
I
Poor
just hope
dude, terrible run
everybody
this season.
I just hope everybody has fun.
Again, fun being a very relative term.
Yeah. There's been a lot of complaining about the bumps going into turn 2 that Ryan is going through now.
Yes.
Very bumpy track as we see him mow some grass with that orange and white Honda. Honda does make lawnmowers, so there you go.
Oh, really?
I used to have one.
That tracks.
Worked great, honestly.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
10 out of 10. Highly recommend a Honda lawnmower. Honda
Yeah.
come sponsor us.
You know they make lawnmowers?
No, yeah, we don't have many lawnmowers. We don't have many lawns, to be honest.
I guess you would just need a chainsaw to trim his
That's
tree.
true. He would need a Honda sand blower.
Correct.
It's like a snowblower, but it's designed specifically for
I
sand.
don't think there's such thing, bro. I don't think that's a thing.
I bet if you
mean-
Google it, there's one out there.
I doubt it. You can try it.
I mean, they
I
make a
doubt
leaf
it.
blower. Is that like close enough?
It's not a sand blower. What do you mean, sand blower?
So you've
It
got
blows light things off of surfaces.
so
Sand
yeah,
is
yeah. If you got some, sand on the track or something like that, you go out there with your sand blower and you blow it all off and make it nice and clean again.
You use the leaf blower. That works the same way as the sand blower. The
No, no,
difference
no,
is
no.
the
That's made for
material.
leaves, though. You need one specifically made for
What do you
sand.
mean made for leaves? Like, is it stronger? Is it different?
It's in the name, Tiago. It's a leaf blower.
I know, but what does it do as
Literally
differently?
cannot use it for anything else. Not allowed.
Bro, the Silvers are gonna
Oh
be so
my-
pissed we're talking about leaf blowers
I
while
know.
they're qualifying. It's gonna be
There's
great.
six of them.
If you guys are
There's-
watching this back, yeah, eat it.
As a
Leaf
silver
blowers.
driver, I will say for the rest of them, this is totally fine.
Leaf
There you go,
blowers.
The Silvers have spoken.
Leaf blowers are more
Oh.
exciting than a 6-man qualifying.
I mean,
Sorry,
I'm
Steph.
watching Diggs. I'm trying to see if he can find some work with Jared is an amazing qualifier. So
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's funny. I thought the BMW would suck in here. P1 and 2 are BMWs.
Yeah, I mean, in the free practice, it was Hondas and Porsches, and then Jared was stuck up in there with them, and he's like, "Why am I surrounded by all these cars with the wrong motor placement?"
Yeah, that's precisely because I would figure Honda and Porsche are more agile than the boat, and the boat's up ahead right now.
I mean, to be fair to Jared's credit, he practices a lot, so that's probably why
That is
he feels out of place is because he's practicing ridiculously.
He races a million communities. He races a million races. He practices on Saturday. So yeah, guess that's a good point.
And it's all in the BMW, so it's not races or practice trying to jump in between cars.
True.
You can stick to one car for essentially a week straight of racing.
Yeah,
True,
he said that when we moved him from Am to Silver, he felt like he had to prove himself. And I was like, dude, if we move you, you don't need to prove yourself. You've already done it. You just need to go out
Yeah.
there and drive the car. Like, quit worrying about it so much.
That is true. That is very true. And I think if he hasn't proved himself, even though he didn't need it, he proved himself right now, and I think he's gold material.
Clark
soon.
Gould mowed some grass and then put his car into a wall.
Oh.
I mean, can we say that Audi makes lawnmowers because of the LMP1 sounding like a tractor?
They might make lawnmowers. I don't know. I don't
Sure,
live where
might.
they make Audis.
They don't-
I wouldn't be. I mean, Lamborghini started as a tractor company,
Oh wow. I
so
did not know that.
everybody makes everything.
Maybe that's why their cars suck.
Tell that to Nick Kohout.
Wow.
Nico Hawk would
actually,
agree with me.
I was about to
100.
say Nick would 100% agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's a reason why there's only one Lambo left on the grid.
Yeah, I think that's pretty surefire thing to say.
All the other Lambo drivers are like, nah.
Yep.
I tried to let him go, let him buy me at Suzuka. He's like, nah, just go ahead. I'm too slow.
Max Diggs across the line. He's going to put his car into a wall. Not happy with not being able to gain an extra time.
And Ryan's looking to not improve, sadly. He was up like 2/10 going through sector 1, but
Yeah, he's just going to bring it into the pit.
Good job, Brian.
Thank you,
Fuck Nomas. Sorry.
ACC cameraman. So Nick Alvarado leads the grid, or leads the rest of the field out to attempt their hot laps.
Yes.
1 week
The
break
field.
after today. Yeah, Bullet. So we do not have a Pint Series race next weekend because it's Labor Day weekend. And then the Pint Series finale would be the week after that. So I believe it's September the 4th is Labor Day weekend. So it'll
Yep,
be the
September
11th. Yeah, September 11th will be the final race of Pint Series 9. An hour and a half at Laguna, or not Laguna.
oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah, that'd be horrible. At Watkins Glen.
Jesus, kill me first.
Whew.
I'm going to rightfully not fight for podium and silver if that was 90 minutes at Laguna.
Right? Hey guys, we changed it from Watkins Glen to Laguna. Nobody shows up.
Nope. 3 people.
All the Porsches show up and that's it.
Guys, I'm gonna take this opportunity to make a betting how many people will run wide into the famous and infamous kink.
Oh, like for the whole race?
Yeah.
You're talking about this.
Individual people or just total runoffs?
Total runoffs.
I would say 10.
Shit. 10. Okay. Chris?
Let's see, there's 21 people. I mean, 10's a pretty good guess. I'm gonna say 8. I'm gonna be optimistic and say 8. Like less than half.
I mean, I'm counting Danny for at least 4 of them.
Oh!
Wow.
Wow.
I love Danny,
Damn.
Somebody clip that and send it to Danny.
Wow.
Rude.
Rude. Yo, I'm gonna be optimistic. I'm gonna go 5.
Remember what
5
happened
people
last
running
week when we were optimistic about
Ah,
drive-throughs, and then these guys like knocked it out of the park?
but it was mainly Cody's fault because he got 2 himself.
Yeah, Ryan. After I harped on him just not to get one and let everybody else get them, and then he gets 2.
In like half an hour. It's not even the whole race.
He literally almost handed me a position at Coda. I was just like, oh, he just needs one more drive-through and I can gain this position on pure pace alone.
So
One more, he would have a hat trick. Oh, sorry.
the question of today: will Carl Bigg's internet, which has been fixed, hold
Yes.
up? Because he's streaming now,
Yep.
and he's racing. I don't see his car twitching out or anything like that, like it was last week.
Yes.
He
So
was saying before we went live here that he feels a lot more relaxed just because the fight for the championship is gone for him pretty much. So
right.
I personally asked him on Friday stream because I hang out in his community quite a lot, and he said the technician went to visit him. He looked at the whole structure, found one flaw that was like the cable that was being burnt by the sun into his brick for some reason.
Jared,
But there was
BMW front
also-
row, stop the count.
Go. And then there was also another flaw. The guy corrected both of them, so he should be good as new. And he also got a new modem, so he should be good as new.
So Danny is currently 5/10 up. So it's good enough for pole after complaining all practice about how terrible this car is here.
Oh shit, a lot of people.
I'm pretty sure
came.
he almost cried.
Yeah, Nick is about to set his first flying lap. He's gonna cross the line and go pole with a 32.9.
Damn.
Danny takes P2 with a 33.2, so a little bit of work for the rest of the field to do.
By the way, the track's quite chilly, so times will be faster than usual.
Yeah, track is cold but optimum.
Yes.
Sorry, Jared, your front road BMWs lasted about half a lap.
We have Regan P4, so top of the gold
Oh.
so far with the 33.4.
In second, that sandbagger is quite high, even after the first wave of laps from pros.
I'm pretty sure the common theme is second to pro. Pretty sure
To
that's
pro? Oh my god.
Well,
is the trend right now in the Discord.
yeah, the early rumblings are second to pro. I don't see it happening.
Nah.
I mean, last week it was gold to gold,
Wow. Well,
and he did not
Which
have
was
the
fair.
he didn't have the best qualifying today. So he's, I mean, Clark's been on a tear the last couple of weeks. So let's see if he can continue that this week.
I can see him on silver though.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, how many times have we talked about like him and I always making the joke of battling each other?
Yeah, it's about the people who's fighting with, and they're all silver, so I can't see that. And you're included, Joey.
Yeah.
He's battling you quite constantly.
Regan one more corner and he's gonna be into the 32s. Nick Alvarado just improved to a 32.4.
Damn.
So Nick has extended the gap. Regan's gonna go second with a 32.9.
On the things.
Yeah, so a Honda front row.
Wow.
Carl did make a good point of might see a lot of flat tire puncture issues today if people are too abusive with the curbs.
Yes. First chicane is mainly the culprit for those slow punches.
So hopefully people are smart about it, or we're gonna see some dying tires rather than.
We'll do a lap on board with Mark Robeson in the 199 Gold School Racing BMW.
The clang.
As I said, he pulls off to the side. So I guess we
Wow.
won't go on a lap. Mother trucker.
No. Use the reward. It feels wonders better.
No.
We have a handsome man on the chat. Welcome, Mr. Barrett, the handsome dude.
Is Barrett streaming? Barrett is streaming. Go over there and check out Barrett.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, let me give
Tell him-
good old shoutouts.
Tell him he's a beautiful boy. They can just click on his name and click on his channel. Alright, we're going to attempt another onboard, this time with Nicholas Alvarado and the DM me for coaching unless I crash. Number 420 Honda Accord. Honda Accord.
Oh, and invalidated.
Mr. Barrett's link into the chat.
My first successful snipe.
Are you actually kidding? Can somebody do an actual lap, please?
No.
Murray just got out of the pits if you want.
Like, Nick invalidated and then just pulled over and went to... Like, I
Oh.
cannot get an onboard lap with anybody.
John is up a 10th, going into the final corner here, in the good old Porky. It is still a
Dylan.
valid lap.
Let's go.
It ain't much, but
Oh.
it's honest. It's honest.
Yeah, John Jorgensen to P9. Alright, attempt number 3 at an onboard lap.
Please, guys, please. Damn it. Oh,
I'm just
Dylan
doing
out.
it for the content.
Yeah, B's going. Please.
And Jorgensen about 2/10 up right now.
I'm sorry, Mr. Barrett. Why is the stream for ants? Am I missing something?
Said he's a
Like that
hand
now?
model only. He's making Zoolander references.
Oh, so that's what I'm missing. I watched that thing in Portuguese because at the time I did not know English at all.
There you go.
Jorgensen. Go.
Yeah, he's still got a 10th in the tank. I mean, at one point he was up 3.5. So there's still time out there for him to find.
Hello there.
Mr. Lukey Luke, yo no hablo portugués.
Yeah, John Jorgensen crosses the line about the same lap time that he did his fastest. Dylan Beveridge sneaky up into P5 in his BMW.
I was just watching him. He was up 2/10.
Wow, is very nice.
But
Yeah, Dylan Beveridge sitting a 10th off of Carl.
John, be welcome, sir. Barrett with the very nice.
But currently we have Nick sitting on pole. We have Regan holding the gold sitting P2, and then Danny, Carl, and Dylan Beveridge are your top 5. And then we have a silver P6. So everybody just kind of shuffled in there.
Oh.
You got to get down to P14 before you find the second place in silver with Max Diggs and then Ryan Cody in third.
Guys, not gonna lie, except Artem, I think the standings will be this way until the end. People, I think they found their peaks.
yeah, I'll keep looking. I don't see anyone with massive time gains. John's finding another 10th and a half at the moment, going to the final corner.
Jorgensen, some, Murray, some. Oh, wow.
2/10.
Murray, some. Murray's up some.
There's 2 more 10ths from John Jorgensen. Puts him in a P7.
I think Murray's cooking.
Now Michael Lukey just found 3 10s. He's been in the draft of Carl. He's found about 3.5 10s, so he's going to jump a little bit here. You know, P11 to P9.
I mean, a wise choice to use the giant suck from a BMW.
I mean,
Max speed.
any suck is a good suck.
Mm-hmm.
Murray
That depends how much you
6.5,
paid for it.
almost 6 tenths. Lost a little there. Went into the final corner. And then slightly off camera racing onto NSX. Thiago's cheersing himself.
No, I was pouring, sorry. I forgot there's a mic, sorry.
Yeah, Murray P5. Just pips Dylan Beveridge by 0.02 of a second.
Castro yellow.
Yeah, Luis Castro was not happy in free practice.
Damn.
Apparently the Mercedes is not enjoying this track. Murray is going to mow a lot of grass.
Murray bad yellow. Ugh.
Yeah, I think he ran wide in turn 2 and then decided to go have a picnic.
Good point. Good thing. Bison probably satisfied with his signing with 33-2. No,
No.
he's out. He's going out.
I was gonna say he might want to get back out there because Carl Big is 4 tenths up coming around the final corner. So he's gonna jump Danny to take P3 in qualifying
Boom.
by 3
For the record,
tenths.
Carl said he was not going to wear his try-hard pants today, but this determines that that is a lie.
Oh,
He's
he
probably
had to
not
slide
wearing
into
his
one.
tryhard pants, but he's just naturally talented.
but it's impressive.
He's
We
also
have the
competitive.
solo Lambro, 3.5 tenths up.
Oh,
Nick about to put in a nice one.
Ed Kerstetter a full second up on his fastest lap.
well,
he
we
can-
know he should be up top. Yeah.
If he can keep this, it'll be P2.
I think him and Bison are sharing setups, and that's why their cars may be sketchy.
Through the final corner.
And invalid?
Oh, did he invalidate it?
What?
What happened?
I didn't see it.
It was a white time
That
on
was-
my screen.
Mine too.
Interesting.
Wow. Oh, sorry guys. I don't know what happened, but he's still P9.
Sorry for
with-
that edging right there.
Yeah, 33.6 still. So I don't know.
So Danny will possibly get an extra lap in. It's gonna be close. Nope.
Oh,
just
did
misses
not
it.
make it. He was a second off.
Oh
Luis gets to
my.
do one. Danny does not.
And Lewis.
Yeah, Luis
No.
is just off into the grass.
Oh.
I mean, Luis said earlier, he's like, I smell a rage quit coming.
Yeah, smells like a rage quit from here as well.
Yeah.
But honestly, how Danny was feeling before practice the server went live, I'd say P4 is probably a pretty good spot for him to sit at the moment.
Yeah, so far, right now, it's just Nick and Ed Kerstetter that are on valid laps. Danny is out there on a lap, but he already has a checker flag. Ed Kerstetter is going to put it into the wall.
Oh, wow. That's a mad hit.
That will be an invalidation. Thanks for the follow, Roguestar30. Welcome to New World Sim Racing.
Welcome. And Nick just quietly, basically matching his pace.
Yeah, purple sectors, 1, 2, and 3. The 32.372. He's actually a 10th up on his best time. So
Yo, but those... Oh, sorry.
go ahead.
No, those first 5 smells like a good battle through and through the whole race.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like a full second between first and fourth.
Well, true, but like it's a tight track. It's a track that's easy to make mistakes. So I think like mistakes are going to keep them pretty bunched up.
Yeah, if you just
And
keep it on track, you should be fine.
There's the infamous Jared to Pro in the race chat.
Oh,
by Mr. Lukey himself.
the game is so horny to spin you. Oh my god.
Well, when you put the word arouse on the back of your car, like, what do you want?
Well,
Wallace did not put in a quality time. Is he serving a quality ban today?
I don't see Wallace on the list at all. He's not in the server.
Oh.
We have 21 people in the server. He is not one of them.
Yeah.
He's showing up as P20.
He says, I'm not there. I'm here. He's right there. I found him. He's right here.
We found him.
Actually, Victor told me Wallace is a fellow quote-unquote Brazilian. He's not really Brazilian, but he's a fellow Brazilian.
Oh, so he's like a Lewis Hamilton Brazilian.
He's Brazilian by association.
I don't know if it's family thing. I don't know if he was born here and traveled to the US early. I don't know, but that's what Victor told me.
He got out while he could.
He was quick. Yeah, I took too long. I missed it, bruh.
Yeah, see?
Born in Brazil, lived in the US all my life.
Seja bem-vindo, irmão. Seja muito bem-vindo.
Yeah, what he said. So a little bit warmer for the race. 22C on track. I'm sure they will adjust their pressures accordingly. As we all know that ACC is a higher pressure management simulator.
Yeah.
Chris, do you need me to share my screen in the Discord for replays?
Sure.
Okay. Guys, please, a safe lap 1 and 2, please.
Go yell at them. Be like, listen, there's 21 of you clowns.
I don't think anyone did the briefing.
Be right back, yeah.
By now, if they don't know it.
30 seconds.
Just tell them I'm not in there, so it should be a clean lap 1.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about Joey killing half the grid. So
20 seconds.
Relax. We want carnage.
Jared did say last week after he got bumped, he immediately thought it was me since I started behind him.
I mean,
that's a fair assumption.
That tracks, yeah. Main races left season today, and then not next week, but the week after is the finale, 90 minutes at Watkins Glen. So it's an 8-round season. We had one mid-season break when the ACC servers went down, and we couldn't actually host the race. And then we are taking off next weekend for the Labor Day weekend. For people that have lives, go out and do stuff.
What's that like?
I have no idea.
It's been a while.
So I thought you were going to share your screen.
Not working.
I don't see you as sharing your screen.
Right, let's see if the kink predictions get to fruition. I'll keep an eye on those.
Is it because I'm technically not an admin?
I have no idea.
Let me see if I can give you
Okay,
permission.
there we go.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Or no?
oh.
Not happening? Let me check that. Nope, not happening. Let me get you permission to this specific channel. Just 1 second.
Pile up and lap one. Let's hope we don't have a pile up and lap one. This is kind of a single file track. Like, it's not super wide. It's pretty bumpy. You really have,
Patience, wait for other people.
yeah,
This
you
is really the
really have to set up your passes. You know, set up your exits. Try to get a better exit than the guy in front of you. You can't just like full send into corners and stuff like that because you're gonna kill yourself and other people. Here we go, Honda front row. As Nick brings us around, we got one more corner. Do we have any good technique to fix a sleep schedule? Naps. If you're
naps
super,
are a way of life.
if you're super off your sleep schedule, just take a nap.
Joey, try now, please.
Go, maybe?
It's working.
Yeah, it's live. We'll look at it here in a minute. All right.
I've got Jared on focus on my
All right,
screen
we
now.
are green. Nick gets a horrible start. I think he was sleeping on his own race start. He's going to keep the inside. We're going to have a little bit of a tap. Regan's going to get turned by Danny.
Oh! Yellow. I
Oh,
have
that's
words.
half the field.
Yep.
I have Mad's amount of work.
That's 1, 2, 3. That's seven yellow flags off the
bottom.
start. That is a third of the field that just got spun.
I yelled at them. They didn't listen.
We are down
Bruh.
to 20 cars already. We're down to 19 cars.
Thank you, Jim.
Let me go up here. Hit this. I'm gonna turn on slow mode for Series 9.
That is a good call.
Okay. Sorry, little first lap housekeeping.
Yeah. I'm looking back at the replay from.
I
I don't
mean,
know if it was literally that one.
there
bump.
was a little tap between Carl and Regan. Carl was on the inside. I don't know if he was left in a room. That's a Wednesday thing. And then Regan touched the outside curb and his car got loose, and I believe Danny turned him.
Literally everything else is pretty much.
And it just, you know, there's a car sideways in the track. There's nowhere to go. Like,
Kim, I'm about to check that. Just finished lap 1. I'll check that. And if you see a penalty, it was probably me.
yeah.
If you don't, that's good.
Ryan Cody all over the back of Max Diggs. Looks like Max Diggs got caught up in that because the front of his car is pretty smushed in. So he's going to have
Gould
some...
should have been able to get away from that. Looked like Artem went reverse instead of holding the brakes, trying to spin back around. And just...
Yeah, I mean, we got Juan is P12. He's got front end damage. Like, I think half the cars got damaged in that. And we have a pit window. So the first 7.5 minutes of the race, the pit is closed. So if you pit to fix damage or anything like that, it does not count for your scheduled pit stop or your required pit stop.
Well, you know, I'm happy for Jared. He actually survived the carnage for once.
Yeah, but I mean, we lost 2 cars on lap 1. Like, people are going to have damage. We're going to have to try to fix it. 2 people have already left the server. Regan is already in the pit.
For you guys in the chat, not Carl's fault at all. He was glued to the inside.
We got Jared trying to outrun Ed Kerstetter. Jared currently sitting P1 in silver, running up there with the pros, making a case for that Jared the Pro that everybody keeps talking about.
Yep.
Yeah, kind of getting some space. We got a couple battles going on. Barrett is under a yellow flag. He is in the sand up against the wall. His hood has popped up.
Ooh.
That
That
is
is
good. And he just returned to garage.
back to the pit.
Yeah, guys, the whole thing in lap 1, racing instant in my opinion, but we'll give a second look.
Yeah, everything will be looked at. So we are down to 18 cars now. Barrett has left the server.
He hit, I think this is the bump that they were talking about, that bump going into their little right-hander kink before turn 2.
Yeah, the downhill
lost the car
section
and-
between turn 1 and turn 2 is super bumpy, and if you are not pointed straight,
Yep, that's pretty much what happened right to him. Lost it, hit the grass. That's it.
who are we angry at them? We're not angry at anybody. Like, we don't get angry at people. Everything is a teachable moment, and could be an accident. You never know. It'll all be looked at on Wednesday for penalty review. Excuse me. But yeah, we run a program that tracks all the incidents, and we look at every single one of them with an unbiased group on Wednesdays. So all of us that don't race, don't have any stake in it, we go through each incident. Ed Kerstetter gonna make a move on Jared up on the inside, nice and clean. I don't think Jared defended that too awful much. Trying to survive out there.
I'm watching, we got Max Diggs and Ryan Cody battling while they have Juan, Dylan Sauer, and Lukey behind them, all in the gold, fighting each other as well. So it's a 5-car train for a lot of positions.
Yeah, they're all... I don't know if they're being held up, but I know Max Diggs at the front of that does have damage, and this is a hard track to pass on. While Ryan wants to get by him, he's also trying not to kill him. And then
Everyone's playing safe for the most part.
Yeah, you've got Juan behind him with damage as well. And I think he's holding up Dylan Sauer.
This is when you start to think, does anyone plan for the big undercuts that you can do here? Of if someone's holding you up, get off the track and get some open air.
Well, you still got about a minute before you can pit and have it count.
Yep. So next time around, we'll see if anyone tries to go for the bold moves. Yellow flag.
Yeah, that's Regan. Regan is off in the sand. Regan is now gone, so we're down to 17 cars. This is an attrition race. Like, who's going to survive at the end? John Jorgensen is retired. All good. Car was effed and didn't make sense to limp to the pits. That's fair. I don't know what else to do about lap 1 incidents other than like single file starts. Like I don't know.
But yeah, it's one of those.
Like, we can gripe at these guys as much as like until we're blue in the face, but it doesn't do anything if it keeps happening. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I feel like as a receiver of some of lap 1 penalties, they're pretty harsh. Like, they're fair but harsh. You know, you essentially get a warning. If you do something twice on lap 1, you're gonna be a quali ban. So, like, yeah, I don't know.
yeah, I mean, lap 1 penalties are doubled for that reason specifically, is to, because we're not sure how else to discourage people from, making sends going 3 wide into turn 1, doing stuff like that, other than to penalize them to the point where, hey, you're going to miss races if you keep doing stuff like this.
I think Max and Ryan are kind of pulling away from Juan and Dylan.
Yeah, Juan's doing some defending on Dylan there.
Lukey opted for the early pit stop.
Yeah, Mike Lukey in the pit. Looks like Clark Gould is coming in as
Yep.
well.
He did get collected from lap 1 with when Artem was trying to get spin around again. Clark, sadly. But yeah.
Yeah, Danny's gonna make his way by Jared. Again, Jared is out there surviving. He's currently sitting P1 in silver. Just bring the car home.
I think I told him 8 times this week, just finish the race. No matter what happens. He had the unfortunate, I think it was last week, he left the server 1 lap too early.
Yeah.
So he didn't get any points.
Yeah, you have to do 80% of the race distance. So, whatever the laps are that the leader does, you have to do 80% of that.
That's way off.
Yeah, Dylan Beveridge now trying to get by Jared's a little BMW on BMW. Artem is under a yellow flag. He is parked on the side of the road. He is now gone. We're down to 16 cars.
That was after a penalty was assigned to him. It looked like a stop code 10. So he decided to park it instead.
Juan and Max into the pit. Hard to fix damage. I mean, at this point, if you're a silver driver, Ikaluki has a drive-through. I'm assuming that is a penalty that's been applied.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
He did a rejoin after that pile up that took out number 64.
I mean, if you're a silver, you're now guaranteed a podium.
Yep.
If you're a pro, I mean, there's only 5 pros. We have 6 golds, 3 silvers, and 2 bronze drivers. I need to start calling them bronze and not am.
True.
Um,
I make the same mistake.
Yeah,
Well-
if I remember correctly, standings wise, Brian is leading bronze at the moment.
yes,
So-
Brian is leading that handily.
Joby, yes, you do hear a meatball on the broadcast.
Oh, I was thinking iRacing meatball for some reason, not like
Well,
Joey
I was too,
Spaghetti
and I was
meatball.
like, I am the giver of meatballs to other people, and that's why I am here.
Actually, in your race today, Greg gave the meatball.
To be fair, that gentleman gave it to himself.
Gentleman is
using the rear of Greg's car.
Is a loose term.
Chris, there's a question that's actually for you.
When will next season start approximately? Typically, we take 3 to 4 weeks off between seasons. I think we actually took longer off because we knew that the season was during the summertime. So today is whatever, the 28th. So next week is the 4th and the 11th. So I would take September the 11th and go like 4 weeks from then. I don't have a calendar handy.
About mid-October, probably. Maybe plan something with, because you have the fanatical Halloween, Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I mean there'll be time off for Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, depending on when those fall. I mean, obviously Thanksgiving's on a Thursday, whatever, but holiday weekend stuff. But yeah, typically, to answer your question, typically we do 3 to 4 weeks between seasons for downtime. Yeah, somewhere around October. If you're not in the Discord, !Discord, you can join the Discord. There will be an announcement done whenever things get posted. Also a good place to hang out with these chuckleheads.
Well, I'm a blast to hang out with, so come join us.
Why did you sound sarcastic when talking about yourself?
Self-deprecating humor, that's no, I'm sorry.
First sign of
Mr.
depression.
Bro,
In the Discord
Mr.
already. There you
Mr. Jorgensen, yes, it was really not ill-intended. I think it was a misjudgment of place or something, but it's hard to ignore because it was bad.
go. Yeah, they call them accidents for a reason.
Yeah, like, I don't think he meant to take him, but he did take him, so can't just skip it.
Huh?
So it looks like Max did select repair his damage that he had. His pit stop is done.
Yeah, I mean, he was running similar times with Jared in quali, and then having that front end damage, he was having trouble keeping Ryan Cody behind him. So I think fixing the damage over the long run is going to benefit him.
For sure. He kind of got out in a decent spot too. There's not too much traffic to worry about.
No, I feel like I only mock Manito's accent and Chris and Danny's accent. I never mock any other accent.
What do you mean you make fun of my accent? I don't appreciate
I
that.
never made fun of your accent, mate.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear it, because I'd be sad. I'd go cry my pillar.
Oh, let me get to my F-150, get my gun, be right back.
That's right, boy. I'm gonna go get my old Winchester 30-06, old Lucy. She gonna give
get
you
out
a
of my
4.
lawn, mate. Oh no, I'm sure I won't be like some like VSB, so I'll never mock your accent. I think. Yes.
So since we have an exciting 16-car race, what's going on?
Oh.
What's new with you guys? Anything?
You know, did a wonderful 2.4-hour race today for absolutely nothing.
Oh,
What was it?
Did you
Three
finish?
cars on track that you guys?
3 cars on track because apparently for the endurances in iRacing, the minimum drivers goes up to 10. 6. Which I didn't see that
Yeah.
anywhere until you actually click on the series info for the endurance races.
Aw.
And-
Yeah, they
But
they
we
literally
did
did
get to protest someone out of it, so you know,
a 2.4-hour race with 3 cars
at
Bruh.
VIR.
at VIR.
Kill me first. Not in hell.
Greg ran down this dude from like 35 seconds back.
Of course. He's a monster.
And then they tried to kill him, and then he said, okay, no more retaliation, which means that he admitted to retaliating.
Yep.
So a nice simple screenshot, send that to iRacing, and they'll probably be like, we're not going to do anything.
Kids, if you're going to commit crimes, never admit to anything.
Nope. Just shut up.
You can plead the fifth. It's a thing for a reason.
Just remember, call Victor.
Yeah. At
At
Victor's-
1555.
1555 wasn't me, yeah.
Saw me banging on the sofa wasn't me. Yeah, that's his fault.
Victor will get you off.
Mm.
Just ask Tiago.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then he'll
Victor's
take you out
good.
for a meat lunch.
Yes. By the way, guys, it was a very expensive place. I felt like a pig into like with pearls or
I
something.
thought you were going to say you felt like a whore. I was really waiting for you to say you felt like in Pretty Woman, where Richard Gere falls in love with a hooker and he buys her like pearls and stuff and dresses.
No! I swear, I was.
That's
Oh
my
God.
mind like went off down a tangent before you even said the word.
Bro, and I have the dirty mind. Jesus.
Oh no, I've
where
always
did you
said that I
go?
have one. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Plead the fifth only works in the U.S.
that's true. That's true. We don't have that. Well, but in here you get away with a lot more without the fifth. So
Check
just
in.
do it.
Check in with Nick Alvarado, who has a 7, almost an 8-second lead over P2.
Oh my God.
So if Carl's not trying, somebody go tell him to try.
Nah, Manito's like taking the foot off and still half a second faster. I think this is a wrap.
Yeah,
Well, that's Manito's lap,
Nick's
actually.
fastest lap is a 32.495.
Jesus.
Carl's best lap is a 33.1. So Nick is like 0.7 a lap faster.
Yeah, like I think this is a wrap.
Yeah, Nick is cruising for the next 40 minutes.
A
Will be a
bullet saying that
Verstappen.
Carl already has 2 track cuts.
Oh my god,
Oh,
Now that's spicy.
and a puncture.
that's juicy.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Carl making it interesting for his stream
Doing it for the content.
because our
100%.
stream is boring as hell.
True. No, our stream may not be good, but it's never boring actually.
Pretty much the closest battle is Jared and Dylan.
Yeah, I've been watching.
Battles of the big noses.
I've been
and
watching Dylan for a while now, and he's just kind of stuck back there. Like Jared's putting in nice clean laps.
Yep.
Ryan
Oh,
Cody,
Cody,
yellow
yellow.
flag.
Oh,
That's
no,
the
not-
final. Oh no, I don't know what corner that is.
After the second chicane.
Yeah,
Let's see.
his car doesn't look too mangled. He might
Just
have.
had an off.
Yeah, he might have just brushed the wall.
Maybe just tire issue. He's in a Bonda though, and I think he's still leading his class. No, second.
Yeah, he's currently P2.
So
He's going to pit though.
He just a light bonk on the wall. The right-hander after the second chicane. He took too much of that inside curve and just unsettled the car and a little spin, a little half spin, a little light bonk on the wall.
I don't want to jinx, but I think this is being clean except that specific instance. No more context after, so I'm quite glad.
Well, yeah, I mean everybody is like there's like 2-second gaps between everybody.
I think Ryan just decided that he's going to take his pit stop now.
Like-
Off of those tires that he just scrubbed.
Carl is caught up to Juan. Juan is a lap down, having already done his pit stop. So Carl's trying to get by under blue flags. Looks like he's going to be alongside. Juan's going to brake a little bit early, let Carl go through.
Nice.
So it looks like Ryan is still going to be able to hold that position on Max Diggs. Ryan is back on track and Max just crossed the line. So even with the off, he did not lose as much time. I guess Max probably took from repairing that damage.
Man.
Speaking
and
of
for point
which,
standings, that is a good thing for me.
a small rundown on the penalties. Ardem did 2 infractions. He spun and didn't hold any brakes whatsoever. And after that, he ran off a Honda into the wall, car 36. So he got an SG10, but he bailed right after.
Oh, that would be Regan that he ran off.
Yes, and Mr. Lukey avoided the mad instant, but on his rejoin, he took car 64 out. So he got a drive-through for that one.
It is, that's unfortunate. So Murray's going to
That
make
is.
a move on Max Diggs. Max is under blue flags after pitting. Kind of just watching like the in-game track map now, seeing who's close to who.
Yeah.
Because we do have some guys, you know, that are working their way past blue flag drivers. Still the closest battle. Dylan Beveridge is still 7/10 behind Jared. BMW's just kind of out there tooling around together.
Yep, they are taking a little bit of too much dirt. They better be careful with the classic Kuno's UK needle grass that likes to punch your tires.
Well, if they slow down a little bit, they can pick up Mark Roberson. Not Roberson. Robeson. And then we can have a little BMW train.
He is the owner of Goodyear. Mark Robertson.
I thought,
Got that one? That was good.
what?
I give it like a
I don't
4
even,
out of 10.
I don't even get it.
You said Robertson. He was like, it's the owner of Goodyear.
I said Roberson,
Yeah.
not rubber. Rober.
Wait. Is that a difference? Oh!
Ooh, Dylan,
Ooh, Dylan
That
with the
was-
move on
Wow.
Jared finally.
that was bold.
Wow. Good
Into
move.
the kink.
Damn.
That reminds me of a Chris Turner move of we both go.
We're gonna go back 30 seconds. We're gonna watch this move that Dylan Beveridge puts on.
I wonder if
Or we're gonna
second-
watch the trees. Thank you, ACC cameras.
For the win.
I mean, watching
Come
it from
on.
overhead, Jared saw him coming and saw the run he had because he stayed out wide. He didn't try to defend it at all.
I wonder if he gave the position.
I mean, Jared's smart. He knows he just needs to finish the race.
Yep.
He also knows. Oh, is that a yellow?
That's
No.
Danny.
That is a yellow.
Oh, that's
Ed
Ed. Ed
Kerstetter
Kerstetter is
yellow.
backwards into a wall. What happened to Ed?
What happened there, Joey? Can? Oh, Ed out.
Ed drifts around the corner, slides it backwards into the wall. Not a huge touch because into the tire barrier, but looks like that is enough for him. Danny is into the pit.
He feels like it's enough. Damn. Oulton already claimed 6 souls. 7 souls.
One more, and that is a 33% mortality rate.
Jesus Lord.
I thought I
Brazil
was
like
bad.
rate. Yeah.
Oulton Park claiming souls.
Yeah, that just looked like.
I thought you said you didn't have any
Ferrari.
cans, you
No.
alcoholic.
What a liar.
I don't
While I
have a
was
can
doing the-
in my hand.
While I was doing the penalty review, I just got down the
He
stairs.
definitely.
Oh, Jared had a look. Jared thinking about trying to make it past Dylan again. And they are gonna pick up Mark Robeson. We do have the
Yeah,
BMW
back
train.
on the Dylan's quote unquote send onto Jared. I think he just kind of was like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go for it.
Yeah, he
didn't really
had a
think-
run, and well, I mean, Jared, if you watch, he stayed to the outside through the kink.
Yeah. I think he saw it coming and he's like, I'm not gonna even try. A wise choice, really.
Guys, last
Ooh.
Alvarado lap was invalid. Do you guys think he also has many track cuts? This would
This
be
is
spicy.
possible.
I mean, I don't know why he would be pushing hard enough to get track cuts. He's got a 13-second lead.
He's also a baboon.
I mean, that's true.
So I very well think he may be at least two warnings deep.
So now the next thing that Jared has to think about, because he's got Robeson catching him from behind. Robeson wants to get to Dylan Beveridge.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
shaping
you-
up to.
No, I was about to say, you definitely just let him go. This is not.
Yeah, if Robeson gets within a couple tenths, you just move out of the way. I'd be in voice chat being like, Mark, I'm just going to move when you get a run.
Yeah.
But no, Jared's going to have a look again.
I think at this point they just want to race, which is more than fair. Like the field is strength.
Yeah. I think Jared might just go for a little bit and maybe at some point just kind of let it go. He'll probably do one of the I'm not going to hard defend, but I'm also not just going to get.
Yeah, I would imagine if Mark presses the issue, Jared will make
And
it
Mike
easy.
is looking for.
Because again, I think with this, if Jared wins, he moves into P1 overall in the points. Going into the next week. So he just needs to be smart about it.
Oh, Mark
Oh,
Robeson's going to dive
Robeson.
into the pit.
Maybe he's
Very
going
good.
for the undercut on Dylan, knowing that if Jared just presses the issue a little bit on Beveridge, he might be able to get this position out.
Oh, we got Danny yellow flag. Danny's going to take the straight line through the chicane.
Ooh.
That was the line he was practicing during
Yeah,
practice before the server went live. So
we see you, Danny. Come on you, buddy.
See
he called it the Ferrari handicap line. It's fine.
Well, apparently, Ferrari needs all the handicaps they can get, from what I hear. Or they are handicapped. I don't know.
Well, according to my calculations, there's 8 people still to pit. So I'll keep an eye on those. Alvarado included. And B included in Murray.
Yeah, basically the top 7. Now the top 8, because Robeson has just exited the pit.
right behind Mr. Denny. Brian having a banger of a race. Quite like pretty much surefire win. Looks like.
Yeah, Nick out front cruising. Carl in second. He's got about a 6.5 second gap. Back
Oh my
to Murray. It's gonna kind of run through the field because we got nothing else to look at.
Yeah.
Alvarado 1 second faster than B last lap around.
Yeah.
Bro. Jesus.
Dylan Beveridge, Jared, at least giving us something to keep an eye on.
Yep, I'm watching the battle. You can shuffle through if something actually exciting happens.
Luis Castro in that
There's nothing happening.
in that poor Mercedes. I mean, Luis can race Lukey. I mean, Lukey is a lap down, but at least it's somebody to like follow around and have fun with. You're not just out there hot lapping for an hour. Dylan Sauer kind of all on his own. I mean, he's got a 13-second gap, basically each direction. Like I said,
Yeah, Mr. Barrett.
Brian Curzon, one of the two bronze
Yeah,
drivers.
Mr. Barrett. Luis Castro P6 right now. He was complaining about dying, and he's been pretty steady. So good
Yeah,
stuff.
pending pit stops, P2 and gold right now.
True.
Danny out there. Danny is not enjoying Oulton in the Ferrari. Mark
It's
Rosen.
basically just like get me out of here as quick as possible. I've heard if you drive faster, you get done with the race sooner.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I can see that.
Wait, what?
No, because if you can get up to 88 miles an hour, and the flux capacitor kicks in, you can
Okay.
actually go through time.
Nerd!
That's a Back to the Future reference for you.
I'm dumb at AF, but that one I got it.
And here's how messed up things were when we were kids. They made this movie. Marty McFly, played by Michael J. Fox, is a high school student whose best friend is a disgraced nuclear physicist.
I know where you're going.
How is that? They never talk about why they're friends, how they met. We all just kind of went, yeah, okay.
And the age gap's quite big.
Yeah, but why is a high school kid hanging out after school with a disgraced nuclear physicist?
Nuclear.
Because it's back in the day, though. Like, that's fine, you know.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. How many nuclear physicists you actually know? Any of you? I don't. I don't know any.
At least 3.
What?
I know one.
No, in your personal life, like you hang out with.
Yeah, I know one.
Oh, I don't hang out with anybody.
Oh,
We know that.
wow.
No, it's
You
just
hang out with your rig.
it's
Does
just
that
the weird way that movies were back in the day. Like all these things people just accepted that, all right, yeah. So it's a thing.
Oh, I
Barrett
thought
out
you
here
were-
in chat looking for penalties for Watkins.
I can provide that. Barrett, that would be me, sir. Do you have any problem with it? I thought you were going into something darker that, like, he almost dates his mom in that movie.
Oh, he totally like makes out with her. Like yeah, his mom wants to bang him. That's in the second one, I believe, isn't it?
That's messed up.
believe
Yeah,
so.
that happened. That's messed up.
Wait, no, that was the first one. The second one was when they went to the Wild West, right?
Oh, that's a good question. I think it's the first because there's the fight in the past with the dude.
Yeah, with Biff.
I think it is, yeah. So I think, yeah, he dates his mom.
Man, I need to
and
watch the
that's-
Back to the Future movies again.
Yeah. I would think they aged well.
Yager, what are you watching nowadays? What's your go-to?
Nothing at all. I'm going work, gym, college, 3 out of 5 days of the week.
Yeah, how much you bench, bro?
Do you even lift, bro?
Not much. I deadlift a lot, but I don't bench much.
Do you skip leg day?
Bruh, no, my legs. I think I can lift 700 pounds on the leg press.
So 2.5 of me.
Oh my, Jesus Lord.
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't even know if that's actually correct.
Probably not.
No, that would be like 3 of me. Sorry. I don't math good. I'm from Oklahoma.
We got Carl and Murray in the pits doing their pit stops. Just FYI. Carry on.
And nobody cares about this race, man.
Yeah, I know. You know.
Like, we're watching 15 people hot lap.
No, I mean 3 out of 5 because the other 2 are weekends, not week. Weekends are another animal, which I only watch racing.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
No, they said 3 out of 5. Are you sure it's not 3 out of 7? I mean, like week Monday to Friday, and weekend Saturdays. And oh god,
Oh.
Average took a shortcut.
Both of them did. They kind of felt like checking out the sand, sponsored by
They-
Sandbags Inc. Tiago
my
Invest Company.
Bro, I thought Milo was tomorrow, not today.
Oh, I do have to apologize to Tiago. His face got absolutely fucked up on our Mercedes today, thanks to the gentleman in our three-man race.
Can I show a pass on track? What do you mean, Bruce?
What?
Like, you want to see somebody actually do an overtake? That didn't happen here.
No,
This is strictly a hot lapping simulator. Like,
Beverage, the official leader of the race.
I think I've seen 2 actual overtakes in this race. We saw Ed go around Jared, and then we saw Dylan go around Jared. And I think that's the only actual overtakes I've seen currently.
Well, define an overtake. There was some on that lap 1 turn 1 incident.
I mean, that's collisions with positions lost. That's
Wait,
moment of
perhaps-
opportunity.
Oh, no.
Brian
we
in the
had-
pits, so now Dylan and Jared are the only 2 who have not pitted yet.
Bruce, this is a really fast parade. Very true.
Bruh.
He's got a point.
Good call, Bruce. Bruce, had you been here, you would have been on the podium.
Bruce, yeah, just being here.
Guaranteed
all.
podiums for everybody, apparently.
You get in, you do laps at like 2nd gear or so, you're podium.
It's gonna drink my sorrows away. It's fine.
I mean, Joy, what was my argument that I made?
Exactly this.
Yeah.
Exactly what's happening right now.
Oh,
Yep.
And beverage in.
Yeah,
Jared
Dylan.
to pro is P1.
Jared, get the screenshot.
Yeah, somebody screenshot it for him. Jared is leading the race.
This is the case for Jared to pro right here.
Well, he's the only guy who hasn't pit yet.
Yeah.
Oh my god. He's carrying like 100 liters. It's not possible. Well, this is very oh. No, sorry. I thought there was a battle happening. Murray is the closest due to someone, and it's close to Bison. That can be interesting.
Look at that stone cold face of Jared right there.
I was trying to get a side view of his car, but it didn't quite work. Dylan Beveridge out of the pit, directly into traffic.
Oh!
Right behind Murray and Danny.
Hello, Mr. Wellcakes? The one and only?
What's up, Will?
Oh, is that well? Wait, I have to do a shout out. Because this is the voice of 949 Sim Racing, another great NA community that has good people in it. So go check it out if you will.
Fred, we already do Wreckfest on Sunday nights. That's when I am in the race. So,
Mm.
Kurt Gould trying to let people buy under blue flags.
Jared finally in the pits. We'll see where he comes out. The one battle we had going on. Let's see if we can do that.
Well, we got Murray and Danny going at it now.
And Dylan is actually catching him, it looks like. Or was.
And then further to the list, there's Lukey and Brian Curzon. So far, this race is pretty good.
Well, that's better than us. There's a race happening. We talk about like flex seal or flex tape or something.
We were talking about leaf blowers during qualifying.
Oh yeah.
So that's better.
Hey, Will, you got any people that want to like show up and like race? We got plenty of room.
So
I don't know
Jared seemed to have had a very long.
Great question, Bruce. The leaderboard only
Great
shows 15
question.
positions because there's only 15 people in the server.
Yeah.
We started with
That's weird,
21. We had a lap 1 incident, and people have been leaving. Yeah, it's not a good week for the Pint series.
Nope. Not really. I wonder if the culprit is summer, track, time of the season because round 7, or something else. But that's
I mean,
the
it's
reality.
the same
right?
time we always race. Like, it's not any different.
No, time. I mean, like being week 7, and some people like are not in contention.
Yeah, I mean, but it's not about the points. It's about racing with the community.
I know.
Come out, have a fun race, quote unquote, fun race with the guys, have some bants.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I pretty much do for Pint Series now. It's like I mostly do iRacing, but I still do Pint because it's racing with the boys. So it's fun.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to get the attendance so low this week, but we'll see at Watkins if that's a week thing or if that's a thing.
Yeah, if we don't have a good turnout for Watkins with 90-minute race, Lord help us.
Yeah. Great track, like season
mean,
final.
Wait, Bruce.
To be fair, at least silver should make it interesting for.
Bruce is in South Lake Tahoe preparing to go to a concert. Bruce, why weren't we involved or invited?
The audacity of this man.
I would rather be doing that than this.
Oh, that's for sure coming in.
Like Nick
well-
Alvarado, before he got here, he was like, "Yeah, I was at a barbecue, then I went and got ice cream." Like, bro,
What?
where's the invites? You see SRO
I
drop
don't-
the Glen. Uh-oh.
Aw,
The ACC gonna take it out of the game now?
bro.
No, there's not.
Why would they?
That was a joke, but
I mean, would you be surprised if they actually did that?
Well,
No,
you
no.
asked if we should have gear. Yes, we should.
I could see them dropping it and giving us even a worse track.
Like,
some guy named Eric Church, he's a huge country star apparently. Hope you got your boots on and your cowboy hat.
oh,
Geek geek.
what's that, sir?
I don't know. It's just rednecks yelling at each other.
Generic yelling.
Yeah. You go to any southern state and drive through a neighborhood, you're gonna you hear somebody yelling that from their porch.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's like how normal people say hi.
Hi. That's too common.
Uh-oh.
At least on the blue.
Nick Alvarado on an invalid lap. Is he racking at them track cuts?
Oh damn.
He only has a
Hmm.
23-second lead over P2.
Let me check if B got Mr. Third warning. And B has 2. B still has those 2.
Still has 2. Well, I mean, he doesn't... Oh, Nick Alvarado, yellow flag. Nick has binned it.
No!
like turn
What?
one.
Let's get a little 15-second replay there. Yeah, it looks like turn one touches the grass on the inside. The back end comes around, and it will not stop in time. A little bit of a bonk into the tire wall. I mean, so his gap is going to be a little bit smaller than it was before. Still
He's just doing
15.
it for the stream.
Still 15 seconds ahead.
What did I tell you, bub? Oon.
I don't even know that he got much damage off of that.
No, he probably did. It's probably like insignificant.
Imagine
Well,
leading a race
thanks.
for 45 minutes and then crashing.
Bruh. Doing the Leclerc. You're P1 into La Castellet and you bin it into the double apex. Bruh.
And I am stupid.
I am stupid. I am stupid.
Yeah, Max Diggs and Juan and Murray and Danny are the only two battles we have on track. Everybody else is pretty spaced out. Like 2 or 3 seconds, 8 or 9, 13, 14. Like,
Until Nick bends it again here in turn one, possibly.
he could bin it again and still have an 8-second gap.
Well, he's still driving a Honda, so it's always up.
Like, he was 25 seconds ahead, and then he almost spun it, and now he only lost 10 seconds. Or gold,
Gold,
yellow
yellow, second
flag.
chicane?
Yeah, second chicane. He's gonna pull off the track. He's got some cars coming through. That's Luis. I think he's got it back
He's
on
P
track.
last.
Actually, he's second in bronze. Thank you.
That is. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
You
be-
watch your mouth.
We're all
I am
about
so
positivity here, Tiago.
I apologize, Gold, if you're listening to that. I apologize deeply. He's P last, but he's P2.
He's still gonna finish ahead of all the people who DNF'd.
True.
He just did Audi things.
The Audi did a
Misses.
thing.
Well, he misses braking point going into the second chicane. Left rear just slightly touched the grass, and he did a little spin.
So Joy, we did a race here in iRacing in the Audi, and it was great.
Mhm.
Like, the Audi felt fantastic.
Oh yeah.
I think in ACC it is the opposite. I think the Audi is
Mhm.
the garbage here. That's French for
I
garbage,
heard-
for those of you that don't know.
That's really not. I heard the new Audi is way safer and better driving.
And I think has made it a little bit better. But yeah, I think the Audi in ACC versus the Audi in iRacing are so different. I think it's kind of like the Porsche. I've heard a lot that Porsches are completely different between the two.
You heard me,
But
Bullet.
Truth to be told, the Audi from iRacing is two generations down. It's not the Evo, later long the Evo 2. So
That's
that's
fine. It's
probably a
drivable.
huge part. Yeah. It's drivable, yeah, and it's good actually in some tracks. But that's why they're different probably. Because it's like the old one, very old one.
Sup?
Who that? I know this name.
That's my alt account.
Bruh. Come on.
What?
Are you using an outer account?
No, it's the
Bruh.
one that my child uses.
Ah, okay. You're welcome, Chris's child. Be welcome.
I got Robeson trying to catch up to Dylan Beveridge for the lead of gold.
Pardon moi, Chris. Oh my god, people showing off in the chat.
Because I spoke French, that's why.
Yes, that's true. Well, spoke French is actually quite a bold statement. Garbage. It's not French.
No, I said le garbage.
Okay.
By-
Come on.
Or, if you want it in Spanish, it's el garbage.
This man of many languages.
I'm fluent.
This dude. bruh, that's so many languages.
I know. That's
In
they
Arabic,
teach
it's probably all garbage.
that in Oklahoma elementary schools. Like you're fluent in at least 4 languages by the time you go to middle school.
But do you guys in the US like learn second languages or stuff?
Yep.
I mean, when I was in middle school, we had 1 semester of a required elective, like a foreign language.
Oh, nice.
So I took a semester of Spanish, and I remember none of it because I was in like 8th grade.
Oh, well, it's been a while, yeah. Okay. Das Garbage is probably German. Yeah.
There you go. See, Bruce gets it. Bruce is fluent in multiple languages too.
Oh my god. Québécois. Oh, the Canadians, get a room, Canadians in the chat, get a room.
Well, there's like Canadians that speak like French Canadian, right? And then Canadians that speak English. So
Yes.
like in Oklahoma, you speak English, or you speak like
So-
Oklahoma Spanish or Oklahoma French. And it's Le Garbage and El Garbage, and it's just our accent. Like I understand it's hard for you to understand, Tiago, but it's just the
I
Oklahoma
know.
accent.
I feel it, man. That's it. Oklahoma's like a country. It could be a country, probably. Yeah. Oh, gold yellow, massive shunt into the triple apex turn. Or
It's
double.
up and
Was it a-
moving again?
Shunt, or did he just overshoot it?
He overshot it, but like he scraped every wall into the way.
Oh, I thought a shunt was when somebody like runs you from behind.
Oh no. Well, I may be wrong. My English sucks anyway. So.
I'm sure
Yeah.
at this point Clark is just wanting to get out of this race.
Yeah, the front of Clark's car is not happy.
Yep.
What?
He's probably
Looks like
feeling-
he might have.
Nick
his
Alvarado
strange-
working his way through the field, just overtook Juan, is now about to overtake Max. Not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping Juan turned him there, but he didn't. Give him a little flash.
Clark? That was a weird. He just never
Oh.
tried to turn right.
Guys, I think we have a battle. Robinson's close enough, ish.
Look at our hopes up like that.
He's been that close for multiple laps. And we
Okay,
got
no,
9 minutes left in this race, and I cannot wait for it to be over.
I know. I'm trying to find something
Like,
desperately.
holy
but
cow.
no. So you guys have a perspective. P1 is there, Manito. P2 is 19 seconds away. P3 17 seconds away.
Yeah, if you look
So
on the
there's-
track map on the right side of the screen, the little triangle is Nick's car highlighted now. And if I highlight Carl's car in P2, there he is.
Yeah.
That is a 19-second gap. There's
It's
4
like
cars in
nearly-
between them.
1/5 of the track of distance. Like that's a lot.
Like I appreciate the people in chat for sticking it out and hanging out and giving us people to talk to.
Yeah.
But holy
Just-
cow, like an hour and we're about to roll over an hour and 40 minutes on the stream.
And shout out to the half of chat that was in the race that had to drop out. of
Oh
the race.
my god, that's true.
Quitters.
A lot of people in the chat that were in the track, but they died, so they decided to go and.
Listen,
Hey, the time was already made free for the night, right? So they might as well come hang out with us instead of.
if you were involved in the lap 1 turn 1 incident, blame Paul.
Why is that?
Why not?
Window is now closed.
Okay.
He's
Paul.
not here to defend himself. Blame Paul.
Blame Paul. Absolutely. 100. Yeah.
Murray just set his fastest lap of the race as he is putting pressure on Danny. Final 7.5 minutes of the race.
Okay.
Why couldn't we do this all race and have something to actually talk about? But no, let's wait till the end.
You have 7 minutes to work now. That's your fault.
That's fine, guys. We'll just fill for 53 minutes.
No kidding.
We did.
Talk about
Since we had some downtime, I did do a quick number punch on the standings going for the current silver standings.
I thought you said
And-
we're gonna say you read the newspaper and like made tea and stuff.
You know, I thought about it, but that sounded too British, so I didn't.
I went and blew all the leaves out of my yard and then cleared all the sand with my sand blower.
Bruh, come on.
Driveway's looking on point.
That's fucked up. That's
Did you
fucked
get
up.
your sand for your lawn
Brian-
from Sandbag Zinc?
Brian Curzon under a yellow flag. I think he set it off. No, but if I ever move, I want to get like an old commercial like garage type thing because I just want to live in like an industrial building and have a nice garage.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want a yard anymore. I'm sick of having a yard. So I'm just gonna have like a sand like rock garden type thing like they do in Arizona to conserve water. And if I ever do that, I will be contacting the good people over at Sandbags Inc.
Oh my.
to get some sand brought in.
I've heard it's
Bruh.
some high quality Brazilian sand.
Yeah, fresh
That's
from
debatable.
the beaches of Brazil.
That's
I
absolutely
find
debatable.
residue of Brazilian cocaine within the sand.
It's
No, we don't use it on the
imported,
sand.
all organic.
We use it on the clubs, not on the sand, you sicko. What?
Diet green.
I never used cocaine and I would never use again.
All right.
I said it. Yes.
So yeah, as it stands, it will be a 26-point gap for the top 4 in silver going into Watkins.
Yeah.
If the standings stay as is.
That's messed up because now there's a 3-way battle for me and there's a battle for me.
Yeah,
ahead.
we got the BMW
yeah.
boys together.
So you guys really waited up for like the last minute to create battles, right?
They got the band back together.
Bruh. Come on.
They call themselves the Big Sniffers.
It's a goddamn short track.
Oh,
Did you guys
Robeson's
have
got to
wait that
run.
much?
Robeson's got to run. Dylan's gonna go defensive here and force Robeson to the outside.
And I'm sure Jared's just accepted that he's going to enjoy the show.
Jared just waiting, just watching like a buzzard sitting in a tree, waiting to pick off any like dead bodies. Which sounds
I guess
really
another
bad.
call out for Jared, as he mentioned, he either wins the race or gets punted. Well, he did not get punted yet, so and he is winning, so the math still checks out. So I know what I must do going into Watkins. That is definitely not punt Jared.
Joey's ended up getting a drive-through penalty at Watkins. You're gonna be out of the race before you're even in it.
I've learned my lesson, just don't do it on lap 1.
All right, let's see if Mark can make this happen this time. In front of Mark's car, he's gonna give a little space to go through the kink. Gonna close right up through the hairpin.
And we've got Murray and Danny still doing a little bit of battle in here.
Oh, Dylan gets a good exit out of the chicane. Look at these guys able to use all those curbs. Eating them up.
BMW left.
Yeah, Jared just sitting patiently off the back of Robeson. Just watching.
This is not his battle.
You know the competitive side of you just creeps up and you're like, stick your
Yep.
nose in. You know you want to. Just get involved.
Oh god.
This is exciting, you know. You don't want to sit back and watch it.
Yeah, but then
But-
you run the chance of killing one or both of them. And this is, of course, for the gold lead of the race.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna flip over to Murray real quick. Murray is still hounding Danny for the podium. Any little fake to the inside is gonna stay on the outside through the chicane.
Yeah, I was watching it for a little bit. Danny seems to be staying pretty consistent. You can definitely tell Murray's pushing a little bit. He goes wide on a couple exits, gets a little squirrely, but
Oh my god. Last lap of Nicolas Alvarado, 32.5. Damn.
Yeah,
get that man into SRO.
his best is 32.3 on the board.
Jesus. He's near his PBs. And session Bs as well.
And of course, in practice earlier, he was like, I haven't driven this track in a long time, so
And I'm the sandbagger. Listen to this dude.
yeah.
Well,
It's
that's why you guys
What?
are like basically brothers, though.
well, it's
Like,
Nick,
stand back
it's
and-
Carl, it's Ferris, the guys who are like, yeah, I don't expect to be fast here. I haven't driven this track before. I haven't driven this track in a long time. It doesn't matter.
Two
Ferris, I just
sandbaggers.
bought the track 2 minutes ago. Ferris, Sadie putting it on pole everywhere he goes.
Yeah, winning the race. I don't usually drive these.
He's a dude that binned it and still winning by 25 seconds.
What was it, last Monday at Watkins? Ferris was like, yeah, I'm learning the track during qualifying. And then he's like top 5.
That's messed. That's
Leaders in
messed.
final lap now.
I think Jared has decided I'm gonna play it safe here. He's kind of dropped off of Mark and Dylan here.
Yeah, about a second back. So Nick is on the final lap of the race.
Yes, sponsored by
Oh.
Credit One.
He's trying to overtake Ryan Cody, and Ryan is having none of that. He's gonna give Ryan a little bit of a flash. Let's see if he commits Honda on Honda murder.
Oh,
Maybe
do
Carl's chat send a little money to Ryan.
paypal.com/Ryan Cody.
At this point, I think this is just Ryan trying to troll Nick.
Yes, probably.
Ryan making us all proud right now.
Is he defending? He's defending.
Yeah, he's been defending. He's gonna drive it right down the middle of the track. Nick has got
Straight
nowhere to
up
go.
defending.
I can just hear Nick going, "Ree."
They're probably talking smack.
Oh,
Oh,
probably.
shoot. Talking smack.
Oh, we got Murray. Oh, Murray was alongside Danny.
Oh.
Or as much.
Robinson's also looking heavily.
Yep. Where was this all race? Just wondering.
I don't know.
I know.
Once again, Paul's fault.
Damn it, Paul. All of
Oh,
a sudden you
flip over real
decided to
quick.
have a heart?
So Nick across the line. So had Ryan
Leader has finished.
just lifted, because Ryan's race is not over yet. Had Ryan lifted and let Nick pass him, he would have been done. But now he has to do another lap. And I think because I think Ryan lifted at the line and then realized, oh wait, I'm not done.
Yeah. But he still has a mile ahead
Well,
of Mr. Diggs, which is the next class.
Yeah, but it's the heads up. Like Ryan,
I
if
hope
you
he has fuel, yeah. I
just
hope he has
let him
fuel.
pass you and you can be done.
Yeah.
So it looks like Danny's gonna hang on and take P3.
And it looks like Dylan is also going to hang on to P5 here, kind of pulled a small gap from Mark.
Yeah, a good defense by
At the
Danny.
last corner.
Yep, Beveridge is gonna finish P5. Robeson in tow. Jared's gonna win silver.
Whoa.
I mean,
Luis Castro, solid result.
yeah, Luis Castro's gonna pick up a podium in gold. With his left turn signal on, he is going to cruise across the finish line. Give us a little flash.
Yellow Lewis?
Yeah,
Oh.
he's driving really slow. He's gonna put it into the wall.
Shenanigans.
Ryan, who we're all now waiting on because he wouldn't lift. Thanks for holding us up, Ryan.
Good job, Ryan.
Thanks, Ryan.
Ryan.
Ryan is going
We're
to
all gonna get in
finish.
trouble with our significant others because you had to do that extra lap.
Yes, my significant other will be very, very upset. There, I slapped her.
Oh,
So Nick Alvarado P1, Carl Big P2, Danny Bison P3. That was my right hand, by the way.
I was about to say, did you just clap?
I did. Dylan Beveridge, Robeson, and Luis Castro, you were podium in gold. Obviously, Jared, Ryan, and Max podium in silver because there's only 3 of them left at the end.
reading the game chat real quick. Fuck you, Nick, for +1 lap by Luis Castro.
Yeah. Anyway,
And
that was.
Brian extends his lead in the bronze class.
Mm.
I mean, there's like 3 of them running. It's Brian, it's Clark,
And
it's
Bruce.
Bruce, Guillerme sometimes.
Yeah. The only thing holding Guillermo back is the accidents, dude. If he can keep clean for a whole season, he's like winning material.
Yeah, the
He's
consistency.
so quick. He's so damn quick. It's just like the accidents. Good. Thank you, Welp. Very nice of you, man.
Yeah, thanks. Well,
That's good.
thanks for
Thanks,
hanging
Walt.
out for this light race, New World Sim Racing Pint Series 9 Light Edition. Get it wherever New World Sim Racing videos are sold, mostly on YouTube after we upload them.
Oh.
Same amount of deaths, less cars.
Yeah, so
No, it was very quiet.
Pint Series is technically off next week, but we will have the Community GT3 race at Bathurst. Go to the Sim Grid, get signed up. Should be a good time. And then we will be back 2 weeks from today for the 90 minutes of Watkins Glen for the finale of this riveting season. Yes, that was sarcasm.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm serious.
Anyway,
Totally serious.
thanks for hanging out. Say goodbye, Tiago.
Goodbye, Tiago.